Welcome back to another episode of Analytics and Conversion Tracking for Escape Rooms. In this video, I am going to be showing you how you can start tracking different clicks on your website. Okay, it can be like button clicks, it can be link clicks, doesn't matter. If there are important elements on your website, and there should always be some important elements, like you want to track whether people are clicking on the team building page, whether people are clicking on the our games page, or whatever it be, whether people are clicking on these important buttons and send an event to Google Analytics, then you need to be tracking these button clicks to be able to make sense of what's happening with your website. So in our case, we can again use the Google Tag Manager, and it has amazing functionality that's called Click Listener, which basically listens to clicks on the website. So right now, if we go on the website and we click anywhere, let's say we click on the Book Now button, I'll control click it so it opens it in a new page and the page doesn't refresh. You see that nothing is happening in the debug thing. Okay, so in order for it to start working, what I will do is I will create a variable. In the variable section, I will firstly just go and configure the variable section to start listening to different click elements on the website. So I'll select all these different click elements, you know, and just switch them on. And that's it. All these different data layer variables will be active. Okay. So now once these variables are active, I'll create a trigger out of it. And I'll call it a click generic trigger. And inside the click generic trigger, we obviously need to use the click classification, and we can either go with all elements or just links. But for this demonstration, we'll just go with all elements. Doesn't matter whether they are links or not, whether they are buttons or not, but every click on the website will be tracked. Okay, so we'll just select all elements and we click on save. Now once that's done, we'll again refresh and head over to our website and see what's happening. So now if we click somewhere, it will start tracking the clicks on the website. If I click on the Book Now button, it will track the click. Team building page, I'll track the click. Book Now button again will track the click. Drag and drop, it will track each and every click that's happening on the website. Okay, so now we know that the click listener is working. Okay, so it's time to make it more specific, because we don't want it to track each and everything and send all the data to Google Analytics. We only wanted to send event data that's specific to certain buttons. Okay, that's where the power comes in, right? So we'll probably just track team building. Okay, let's just track the team building, or let's just track the Book Now button, one of them. Let's track the team building. So we'll head over to Google Tag Manager, and instead of making this a generic trigger, we will make it a specific trigger. The name really doesn't matter, it's just for our understanding. But inside the trigger, we want to make this trigger fire on only some clicks, and what will be those some clicks? Let's try to understand that. Again, let's go back to our website and control click the team building page. So we know that the last action is definitely the team building thing. Okay, in the team building section, if we go to the variables section, we will notice all the different data layer variables that the click listener has sent over to Google Tag Manager. Okay, now we want to make sure that whatever we use as a unique identifier for this button, it should be unique, right? Obviously, otherwise if we use something like a generic URL that's present in a different buttons as well, then it will not be specific to that only button. Okay, but we know for a fact that the click text team building is unique, so we'll copy this, because we know that a button with the click text team building is the one that we want to track. And once we have this copied, we'll head over to Google Tag Manager, and we'll again notice the click text contains team building. So we'll select click text contains team building and click on save. Now, in order for this to start working, we'll actually need to append this to a tag so that it can fire the event and send it to Google Analytics. Okay, so let's just click on tags, and we'll create a new tag. It'll be like a GA event team building button click, right? In the tag configuration, we'll select Universal Analytics. It will be an event button click. Action will be team building, and In the we can leave these as blank. In the Google Analytics settings variable, we'll select our tracking ID for obvious reasons, and in the triggering option we will select click team building as a trigger for this event. Okay, and we'll click on save. And now let's refresh this and let's head over to our website and observe the changes. Now when we refresh the website, and this time if I click on the book now button, nothing special happens. Our games, nothing special happens. But when I click on the team building, it will fire a different tag. If you notice that the GA event team building button click fired, one time, because this is what it was supposed to do, right? So we can also check it in the Google Tag Assistant, but it's not enabled. So let's enable it, refresh the website, and let's again click on the team building thing. And when I click on it, again the Google Analytics event team building button click happened. And when we click on the tag assistant, it will basically say that Google Analytics one event happened, and it was the button click team building, right? So this was sent over to Google Analytics. Now we can also head over to Analytics and we can refresh the event section in the real-time dashboard, and we'll notice that there should be a button click with the event action team building one click. That's being tracked by Google Analytics. So that's how we track different types of button clicks on our website to make sense of whether our website design is working the way it should be, and if we need to probably get rid of the button, or conduct different types of tests to understand and make it easy for people to use our website and maximize our conversions. Definitely tracking buttons is one of the ways to go about it, and that's how you can do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next video.